I adjusted the faded floral blouse in the mirror, the one I'd dug out from the back of my closet, the kind that screamed thrifty mom rather than former tech consultant turned freelance wizard. At 42, I wasn't exactly poor, but life as a millennial parent had taught me caution. My son, Ethan, 25 and fresh from a coding boot camp, had fallen hard for Mia, his fiancée from a seemingly perfect upper-crust family. They'd met on a dating app, of course, swipe right into destiny. Now, we were heading to their estate for the first family meet-and-greet dinner. Ethan begged me to just be yourself, but after hearing Mia gush about her parents' vacation homes and private jets, I decided on a little test. I'd act poor and naive, see how they treated the humble in-law. Little did they know, my naivety was a shield, forged from years of digital betrayals and mental health battles in this hyper-connected world. The drive to their sprawling home in the Chicago suburbs was tense. Ethan gripped the wheel, his knuckles white. "Mom, please don't embarrass me. Mia's folks are traditional. Old money vibes." I smiled sweetly, clutching my worn purse. "Oh, honey, I'll be on my best behavior. I'm just excited to meet them." Inside, my mind raced. I'd done my homework, LinkedIn profiles, Instagram deep dives. Mia's dad, Richard, was a venture capitalist, her mom, Elaine, a socialite with a feed full of charity galas. But something felt off. Their posts screamed curated perfection, but comments hinted at strain, cryptic replies about market dips and diversifying assets. As a crypto enthusiast myself, secret side hustle after my layoff, I smelled volatility. We pulled up to the gated mansion, fairy lights twinkling along the driveway. Mia greeted us at the door, her designer dress hugging her frame. "Mrs. Harper. So glad you could come. Mom and Dad are thrilled. Call me Lisa, dear. And wow, your home is like something from those fancy Netflix shows." I gushed, wide-eyed, stepping into the marble foyer. Sensory overload, the scent of fresh lilies, soft classical music piping from hidden speakers, the cool air from central AC whispering against my skin. Richard emerged, tall and silver-haired, extending a hand. "Lisa, pleasure. Ethan speaks highly of you. Come, dinner's almost ready." Elaine followed, air-kissing my cheeks. "Darling, what a quaint outfit. Vintage?" I nodded bashfully. "Oh, yes, from a thrift shop. We make do with what we have." Dinner was a spread, lobster bisque, filet mignon, wines with unpronounceable names. I fumbled my utensils slightly, asking naive questions. "So, Richard, what exactly is a venture capitalist? Sounds so exciting." He chuckled patronizingly. "Well, in simple terms, I invest in startups. Tech, mostly. High risk, high reward." Mia beamed. "Dad's a genius with crypto too. He's got us all in on NFTs." Ethan shot me a warning glance, but I played along. "NFTs? Like those digital pictures? Gosh, I can barely use email." Laughter rippled, but Elaine's smile didn't reach her eyes. As plates cleared, my smartwatch vibrated, a discreet notification from my monitoring app. I'd set up alerts for public blockchain transactions, a habit from my freelance security gigs. Ping, a large transfer from an address linked to Richard's public wallet. Suspiciously large, flagged for potential wash trading. "Excuse me," I thought, slipping to the powder room. Heart pounding, I pulled out my phone, the screen's glow illuminating the ornate sink. Quick search on my encrypted browser, Richard's company tied to a subreddit thread about pump and dump schemes. Comments from anonymous users: "Lost my savings, stay away from elite ventures." Back at the table, conversation turned to wedding plans. "We'll host at the club, of course," Elaine said. "Lisa, you'll join the committee?" "Oh, I'd love to, but with my little job, waitressing part-time, funds are tight." Lie, but effective. Richard's expression shifted, a flicker of disdain. Then, the twist. Mia's phone buzzed loudly. She glanced, paling. Excuse me." She stepped out, but I caught a glimpse, a banking app alert. Overdraft warning. Generational gap hit hard. Ethan, oblivious, chatted tech with Richard. But me? I'd survived the 2008 crash, pivoted to remote work during COVID, battled anxiety from endless Zoom fatigue. I knew facades. Later, as coffee served, I accidentally knocked my purse, spilling contents, an old flip phone, prop, crumpled receipts. Oops. So clumsy. Elaine helped pick up, but her hands trembled. That's when my real phone, hidden in my pocket, pinged again. A news alert: SEC investigates Elite Ventures for fraud. Adrenaline surged. I excused myself again, this time to the patio. Under the stars, I dove deeper. X posts, formerly Twitter, from whistleblowers, linking Richard to a crypto scam preying on young investors like Ethan. Back inside, tension crackled. Mia returned, eyes red. Everything okay, dear? I asked innocently. She nodded tightly. Ethan frowned. Babe? Richard cleared his throat. Just business. Nothing to worry about. But I couldn't hold back. Actually, Richard, I might know a thing or two about business. Dropping the act, voice steady. I'm not as naive as I seem. Freelance cybersecurity, actually. And your wallet's been busy tonight. Silence shattered like a dropped glass. Elaine gasped. What? I pulled up screenshots, transactions, forum posts. This empire? Built on scams. You've been siphoning funds, hiding debts. That overdraft? Tip of the iceberg. Mia burst into tears. Dad, is this true? Richard deflated. It was supposed to be temporary. Market crashed, I borrowed from client funds. Ethan stood, furious. You could have ruined us. Mental health confessions followed, Elaine's secret therapy for stress, Richard's gambling addiction masked as investing. Mia admitted knowing bits, hiding from shame. But redemption? I offered help. I've got contacts. We can report anonymously, protect assets. My own crypto wins? Revealed as our safety net. Weeks later, wedding postponed, but bonds strengthened. Therapy sessions bridged divides. Ethan appreciated my naivety act as wisdom. Digital age lesson, facades crumble under scrutiny. That meeting? It exposed secrets, sparked outrage, but ignited family resilience.